Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is the brand new Pulsar 150P, P150, whatever you like to say, and this is one of the most refined Pulsars that I've ever ridden, guys. Trust me, this is so damn refined, it's like makhan. We will get to know more about this bike, so let's hop on to that. So we are going to ride this and let's first rev it up. Let's see how it works. I've just turned on the bike and you can hear the sound. Wow, that's Pulsar sound. So guys, let's start the video. Now first gear, the maximum it's gonna go is 34. Second gear, let's see, 55, 59, crazy. Third gear, let's see how much fast. Okay, 75. Fourth gear, 83. That's crazy, guys. 88, 89, 90. Great. Wow, this is a mad machine, guys. Trust me, it is one of the smoothest engines that you have ever ridden. It is a 150cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine that makes 14.5 PS of power and 13.5 Nm of peak torque, roughly about 6,000 RPM, and the torque range basically stays from 3,500 to 8,500 RPM. So it's a flat torque that you're gonna get. That's the reason even in high gears it would be going pretty well, no problems at all. Trust me, it is one of the most refined engines, and the refinement stays for a longer period of time. Well, if you hit 5,000-6,000 RPM, then you'll slowly notice that the refinement is moving off, but this is on a different level altogether. And yes, even in third gear I can move like this. That's awesome, right? It's really awesome. I know it's awesome. See, this is how easy it will make you to maneuver through traffic. How easy it is. Even in higher gears, you can maneuver through traffic. The clutch is extremely light. It's very light. It's a two-finger action clutch, and the gear shifting is good. But because what I believe is it's a new bike, that's the reason the gears are a little bit clunkier, and they are like okay type. I mean, they are a little bit resistive, but other than that, engine performance, as you have seen, great. And the best part is it also shares a lot of parts from the N160, because they both basically share the platform, but chassis on this bike is a brand new chassis, and the engine also a stress bearer, including the chassis. So the chassis and engine, they both bear the stress of the bike, so that's a great thing. You get the nice Pulsar tank. It's a metal tank that you get only in N160 and the P160. Other than that, the fiber covers are there for the higher variants. You also get a charging port here, a USB one. You have backlit light like this, and the overall fit and finish seems pretty good. It gets clip-on. Now the drum variant doesn't have clip-on, rather than it has a regular bar, and you can see how well the indicators are integrated like this. They are not like inside. Normally you find the indicators somewhere here, but these are integrated like this. This gives you a different feel altogether. And the instrument cluster is straight away borrowed from its elder siblings. It's an infinity instrument cluster. It gets great information. So analog digital ones has gear position indicator, odo. Trip 1, trip 2 has distance to empty. So it's pretty hard to show. Let me show you. So distance to empty is 480 kilometers. Still has 480 kilometers. It's quite full. So it has a time, and the tail lights are here. RPM limit, ABS, here is the engine malfunction indicator, and all the other indicators. Even the key is quite new. So as you can see, it's quite light. So the key is quite light, and that's how the instrument cluster looks. Damn cool, right? And the tank is 14 liters. That's not it, guys. The engine is now a single spark engine. It's not a twin spark engine that typically Bajaj uses. So single spark, why is it a downgrade, you ask? No, it's not a downgrade, but twin spark was used because in the previous Pulsars used to have carburetors, and a twin spark basically gave Bajaj an opportunity to use the power completely and also increase the mileage. This time, because it's a BS6 compliant engine, you don't need twin spark, so an additional spark doesn't require here. Hence, it's a single spark engine, and the single spark basically doesn't work. Completely combust the petrol, and that will give you the power that you want from it. As you can see, guys, I'm in fourth gear. and it still rolls. So that's impressive, right? It's even in higher gears, you can maneuver in the city, you can move, and that gives you the power. And this bike is specifically targeted towards the people who are like daily commuters, because the fuel efficiency that you're gonna expect is somewhere close to 49 to 50 kmpl, and you can expect more if you ride it better. You know how to ride. If you ride it properly, you do proper servicing, if you maintain the bike properly, then you can get more than that. So that is also pretty good, I would say. So guys, coming on to the suspension, it's a great handling machine, and the suspension is slightly on the firmer side. Now I would say that the suspension is tuned pretty well. It can easily handle big potholes, big speed breakers, and it should glide through them, no problem whatsoever. But it's not that smooth that it would cause a problem to you. So that is there. With the seat have been improved. It's a lot better compared to the previous generation. It's not only wider, but it's also slightly, ever so slightly bigger compared to the previous generation. Now the split seat setup that I am riding currently is a very good seat. I would say it's not that soft seat that you get in this price segment. It's quite, I would say, firm seat that you have here, and the seat is quite comfortable. But what I believe is, because I've spent about 60 odd kilometers now continuously, so what I believe is, if you drive 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers, anything more than 30 kilometers, then you will feel a slight pain on your butt. Apart from that, you will not have any problems whatsoever. And the pillion seat is also larger by 15%, so it can accommodate a hefty person like me. You will find no problems whatsoever carrying another person with you. That is also there. It gets split grab rails, and the tires that it has is 90 by 90 front and 110 at the rear. Now these tires are from the MRF. They are MRF Nilo Grip Zappers. They have ample amount of grip in them. They give you enough confidence for regular corners that you have in your day-to-day commute. They are not hardcore cornering tires, because it's not meant to do hardcore cornering, and it's specifically built only for daily commutes. So you will be able to do daily commutes. You can cruise like this complete day without any problem, and you can also do small overtakes like this. And it has good amount of torque available for you. As I've already told you, the torque range is about 3,500 to 8,500. You will have available torque in that particular rev band, so you will not find any problems overtaking vehicles all of a sudden like this. So it's not a rev machine like Pulsars that you have available, but this one is only meant for city riding. And again, the suspension setup is slightly on the softer side to give you that extra cushioning. The rear ones have increased. Previously it was 102 mm, now it is 130 mm, which is a great boost, and it is adjustable, so you can adjust according to your taste. But normally in India, people don't really like to adjust. The seat height is 790 mm, so most of the people will be able to ride it. Even whose height is close to like 5'2" or 5'3", they will be tiptoeing, but still they will feel comfortable riding this motorcycle. It has all the features that you want for a beginner 150cc motorcycle. Performance, yes. Riding dynamics, yes. Slightly ever bit sporty, yes. Looks, yes, it does look good because it shares parts from it. Has siblings like N160 or N250. So yeah, that is there. Quick overtakes like this, yes, you can do that. Let's do a corner. So it's not a cornering machine, but this one is good in corners. As you can see, it's pretty flickable because of the weight. Weight's only 141 kilos for this one. Now Bajaj actually done a great work building this machine, and it really seems that they have really worked hard, because they have shed about 10 kilos. That's commendable. It's not easy to shed 10 kilos from your existing vehicle without doing any cost cutting, but there is no cost cutting here. It's pretty good. I would say that the chassis is a brand new one. So it's not borrowed from any vehicle that's out there. Even the N160 have a different chassis. This one has a different chassis altogether. Due to the new chassis, it loses about 4.5 kilos. The rims are new. It's a new alloy wheel that it gets. Because of that, it loses about 1 kilo. Few other things that have been taken care. Again, that reduces quite a bit of weight for this bike, and hence it is so nimble. It is so light. It is so flickable, as you can see. Just goes like that. And trust me, you will have good time on this bike commuting in the city. You can see, guys, how it performs really well, and it can easily stay on this speed, no problems whatsoever. you can go well over 100 kmph, but I would suggest you not to go over 100. Reason being, above 100 it will be struggling a little bit, so keep it within 100 and you'll find no problem whatsoever. And when it comes to braking, well, it gets 260mm front disc brake and a 230mm disc brake at rear. Now this disc brake does a very good job, although it has a single channel ABS, but it does its job really well. As you just saw, it really stops the vehicle, and it also has the RLP, that is rear wheel lift protection. If in case you brake too hard, the rear part would not go that up, it would stay on the ground without any problem. So that is also there. I would wish Bajaj could have given a dual channel unit for this. Maybe in future we may get a dual channel ABS for this bike. I really hope that Bajaj makes the dual channel unit as fast as possible, because what I believe is, if they give a dual channel unit, that will basically break the market. Already the N160 is the only vehicle that has a dual channel unit. I believe that is a great achievement, and even the Platina is one of the first bikes, 110cc bikes, to have a single channel ABS. Now this is the place where I should park the bike, and people have just come back from the ride. Now we do have few things to cover, so we are not going to leave the bike. Now this bike starts at rupees 1,19,000, and for 1,19,000 you're getting a great package, I would say. And that one is actually the single disc variant. I've already made a video, you can just check that. Because of the monoshock and the front suspension, this bike feels planted in higher speeds, as you've just checked, and it just flies. So it does retain its Pulsar heritage, and it also is a brand new Pulsar. So what you expect less from a brand new Pulsar? I would say nothing. This is a perfect replacement for the ongoing Pulsars, which are pretty old. You guys know that. I really hope that this bike makes it, and it also becomes a cult, because the engine is very smooth. It is really light to work with, nimble. It has these many colors, as you can see, the colors red, black, blue, and that's a single disc variant. So that is there. So this is how it is. This is the all new Pulsar P150. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please do like, share and subscribe. So we'll get back. I hope to see you all in my next video. Till then, bye bye, stay safe, ride safe.